everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. The S&P 500 was up a grand total of 0.01% today, so pretty flat. It was actually up quite a bit today. It was kind of ironic. We got a jobs number, ADP, which is a private payroll report that comes out just before the big report, which will come out on Friday. Came out with only 37,000 jobs. That was less than expected. The market actually rallied on that, because of the relief of the potential rate cuts. The stock market loves rate cuts, that's for sure. We're up to a 90% chance of a rate cut in September. Who knows what will happen here in July, actually coming up too. So, nonetheless, we're going to have to see, how this plays out with the Federal Reserve. But the thing I always find kind of interesting about this is that, if the Federal Reserve is lowering rates right now, is because they're afraid of a soft economy or job losses or things along those lines. And it'll be very difficult for them to lower rates if inflation starts kicking in because those tariffs. We'll have to see how that plays out. But the market kind of took that into account, I think, today also, and sold back down to, kind of where it started. Because again, sometimes like before they were lowering rates just to try to, get away from the big rate increase they did to bring down inflation. As inflation was coming down, the market was rallying very strongly. We had 20+% years in 2023 and 2024 during that period of time. However, when they're lowering rates and the economy is falling apart, the stock market doesn't often do as well as far as that goes, like what we saw happen in 2007 and 2008, for example. So, we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. Mainly really looking forward to the jobs report that comes out on Friday. It is going to be difficult. I do think the Federal Reserve would have been lowering rates maybe now or at least before September if it wasn't for the high tariffs and the concerns that they have, as evidenced by the minutes that we keep getting from those meetings. They keep talking about, is this going to cause inflation? How is this going to play out? And because they don't really know for sure, they're going to probably be later. And they've said that actually, that, we want to see the hard data and such too. So it's a tough spot they're in. I'm glad I'm not on the Federal Reserve Board. It'd be difficult to decide what to do here. Although I do think they would go towards the rate lowering first here. Unless we had something really weird happening inflation-wise. So anyway, that's what's happening today. Not a bad day, actually. International markets did a little bit better today. We do have some international exposure just because we didn't before, to be honest, before this year, just because the U.S. was kind of dominating. But now we're starting to see some strength outside the U.S. as far as that goes too. So anyway, look forward to being able to see what's going to happen tomorrow, and we'll talk to you then. Thank you.